One of the first runs we've done in CoalLLC was with poison. At that time I didn't understand the game all too much and I noticed poison is really strong. That started my love for it, though it has some weaknesses. And today we are playing a character who not only has poison, but we also have the ability to use water, which is insane. In that run I gave up around the dark green layer and determined I need more upgrades in the game, not really realizing that there are no upgrades in the game, like nothing that you can buy after a run. And yes, we have to start with the axe, okay? It is what it is. I don't even know why the character has that, because this will just waste our chest upgrades a little bit, but let's just live with it. It's a little bit like the uncle that you don't really want to meet, but you have to meet him, and then you meet him once in a year, and then never again. I need to get back. I think I can do that though. Okay. Let me do this. That is a lot of copper. Good. 3 each, as we've learned. Nice. Okay, that was good. 965. We'll go for the poison gun. Then we will go for the bonus time. And I would say we go for 32 of the platforms. Now we know that the biggest issue of the poison is that it doesn't get any tick rate right. It's relatively slow. While the strength is that it hits a huge AoE, the main issue is that, yeah, you'll sit there forever waiting for it to break. And we have noticed in the past, if you go too far away from the poison, like for example when you want to poison in like a ginormous surface, it will actually stop. It doesn't tick anymore until you get close to it again. Poison, 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 poison. If we get a golden weapon, that would be perfect, because then we can go into the next layer. And I decided to just go to the basic layout of the map, because we have a lot of area that we can mine. It's pretty much the biggest area. Good. Let's go down again, and we'll continue on poisoning. But the main target right now is the Hoover, which means I need sapphires, and I haven't seen a single sapphire. So that's a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I don't think we'll break that. But that is also fine, you know. Like, small upgrades, they are nice, but they don't do that much. You all broke. That is good. But has anyone seen sapphires? There is one down there. Sapphires? Okay. Wait a second, if I can get enough sapphires, then we can already do the first quest. Didn't I see more of them somewhere here? I swear I did. Yes, 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 over there. Please don't tell me it's just 4. If it's just 4, that's it. Like, I'll just... Oh, yeah. I'll just hand them back in. I mean, this wastes a lot of time walking back and forth, but this should be fine, because poison is quite insane. As in, we will have no problems making up enough economy for this whole thing. Let's make sure that we don't have you. I will also get rid of the platforms. I don't think we'll need them. And by that I mean whatever material we pick up will give us more money than what the platforms are worth. Yeah, you were not really close to breaking. If we can focus on that a bit more though, we have it. 3,471 gold. Wait, what? Okay. We could go to 300 damage. And you know what? We'll do that. Then we'll also go for a little bit of a bigger inventory. And I would say just the platforms again. The infinity ladder would be a lot better. It's just very pricey. Yeah, I will get one of them. The problem is we need the platforms to get to individual locations. So for example, if we want to go for an upgrade, I need to ladder up to that. Well, the infinity ladder is just to go to the lowest point of the stage. But I think this will work out. Okay, now the problem is I can't retrieve our stuff. Oh god, okay, you know what, let's quickly do some platforms. Do we have, oh yes, we have sapphires, perfect. So I believe we will break the gray layer as well, so I'll still wait. Poison damage, and that is one beauty about the character. We will get a lot of poison damage, because, well, we only have the useless axe. We have the water and the poison, nothing else. Okay, you're done. Do we have emeralds? No, so I can submit all of that. Amethysts, wow. Let's look for emeralds though. We need 30 of them, which is quite a big ask. But once we get into the gray layer, which it looks like we're already in, this should be fine. And you know what? This looks good enough that I will just say, let's place the infinity ladder down. And whatever distance we don't cover with it right now, we'll just do with the platforms. I don't think we'll get more of the chests today. We got the Hoover action, now we need amethysts. I don't think I want to submit them yet. We will pretty much have a constant chase of I want to submit the amethyst, but we can't really do it. And the entire stage is full with stuff, so let me just quickly go back and try to do this. Meaning I will just have to go back and forth a couple of times now, and I probably should also stop destroying resources, because it will be harder to find the things that we are full. Yeah, this will take a while. I wish I would have climb speed. But you know, this is why we will have the Hoover. You know what? While I jump down. Oh my god, what happened here? Okay, let's get rid of the coal, because I got a feeling I can't do this one more time afterwards. 9,500 gold. Okay, we will definitely go for the bonus time. We actually have a kind of crazy decision here, because I could go for the bonus time, but we could already shift the layers. We know the Hoover right now only lasts for one layer, right? But we go into gray. But if we shift that, I don't know if this is a good decision, but this could be insane. Now, it could also backfire a lot, you know, that is the issue. How about we go for the water gun? Sure. This is beautiful. Everything is getting watered. Everything is getting poisoned. You saw yesterday just how much was there on the floor. And today we would face exactly the same issue, because we can't get all of the stuff right. The Hoover doesn't last long enough. So the alternative was more time to collect more, and then maybe also an inventory upgrade. But that still means we can't upgrade our poison gun. But why not just shift the layers, right? I think this makes more sense. Now, one very big flaw of the entire thing is, it will be harder to get upgrades. Like, we are not good single target damage wise. Okay, this water gun is really not useful. Okay, we can't get these upgrades. Yeah, but I kind of expected that. Like, keep in mind we didn't upgrade in strength. And while we can destroy this, it is not flawless. Our main goal is that amethyst. We got one amethyst. Well, but do I really care? Yeah, I kind of care, because then like, look at this. It's detached already. And if we get more of the amethyst, we can finish the quest. In fact, I can just do this over multiple days in the game. 40 amethysts. Is that not, like, way too much? I don't think that's worth it, right? I should just upgrade our strength, that we can easily go into the blue layer. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Like, look at this. 13 is a joke. I can do this over multiple days, but let's not try... Scheiße. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, this is totally fine. This is totally fine. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. Dex will do this. Dex has a plan. What is the plan, Dex? I don't know. Dex has a plan. Trust the Dex. Oh god, yep, okay. Now we see the problem we would have had on this day either way. 26,000. But I think the goal will be, we go for the better poison gun, that is a given. We will go for the bonus time. What do we do now? I think we will go... Oh, do we go for both of these, or do we wanna... We can't go for water. I could also go for collectors. But then again, getting a lot more inventory and doubling that, I think that's better right now. With weapons like these, it's usually very important that you manage to gather enough things that you can retrieve all of it. And today I will maybe try to go for the amethyst, but I may also just do this in the blue layer. And we should have enough damage for that, right? Yeah, because these, they just don't drop a lot. Okay, let's water this. Do we quickly go for that? I honestly thought at this point we will just blast it away immediately, and it still takes so long. Oh god. Yeah, this is the redemption arc for the poison, you know, for my failed experiment back then. I don't know why I call it an experiment, but now this one. Okay, jump velocity is insane. Why are you actually already detached? Why can't I pick you up as well? Hello? Okay, there we go. Good. Oh, maybe I should have done the amethyst, but let's be honest. If we find amethysts down here, we are just immediately done. So does anyone see any amethysts? There. Okay, well, that will take a while. I noticed what I forgot. I forgot to buy more of the platforms. I don't think this will be a big issue, but it may make it a bit harder to get around. But we are at the amethysts now. Over there are the amethysts. They're about to break. That means I will also remove our coal. Come on. It can't be that hard, right? Oh. Okay. I need 40. No, but you have to be kidding me. Well, that is a little bit horrible. It's not enough. Oh no. That means I have to go over there. Dude, there are so many things down. No, I need to upgrade this. Like, we are wasting... 6 amethysts. 6 amethysts. Okay. So, here's the next problem. Can I actually get back up? you know. Okay, we can jump a lot. Holy moly, I didn't even notice that. Everything got submitted. Perfect. That means for the next day we have the upgrade, and that is desperately needed. As I go down, I will just poison a bit. Well, does it really matter though? Like, let's be honest, does it really matter? Man, sometimes I wish there would just be no coal. Well, I guess that would be a bit of a problem, right? Because we straight up just lose the game then. 92,000, and keep in mind, we just upgraded the Hoover. Next level poison gun, we go from 1500 damage to 4500 damage. Do we want to go for the angel wings? It is very costly, but I would say I'll do that, because we need it a lot to jump around. I will also upgrade the gun, it has double the tiles. And then I would say we will go for a few one collector. Okay. Hey, one is better than nothing, and the main goal of that collector is just to pick up the things that we can't pick up with the Hoover or don't care about. But I think with the poison weapon, it is very important that you go for collectors very fast to make sure that you get everything. Poison oh my god, it's actually poison damage. I was just already saying it, but yeah. Well, do we really care though? Do we? We do. We do. You know why? Because of exactly what I'm doing right now. Oh my god, I can just poison everything now. Keep in mind, we have a limit still, okay? But yeah, I can just la dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da. Oh, well, that was it. Oh, that was beautiful. I like it. How about we get another golden weapon out of one of these chests here, huh? We are just spamming poison damage like an idiot. But we aren't. Ja, scheiße. Ja, scheiße, I can't do this. Let's go for the upgrade. That was so not worth it. That was so not worth it. Oh my god, that is so not worth it. Oh, stop it, please. Stop it, please. Stop it, please. Don't stop it. I want the money, but please stop it. I know I did call for the golden weapons. I'm aware of that. I just kind of hope that wouldn't be this extreme, you know? Like, I can't get the stuff. And where are the rubies? I need the... Oh my god, this will take forever. We have rubies. Okay, let's drop them to make sure we don't keep them. Right, the guy is also collecting... I swear, if you take away the rubies right before I have enough of them. Hold on. 10 rubies, nice. And I could be wrong, but I think our carrier already made back its money that we... Geh weg, Junge! I know exactly what he aimed for. I know exactly what he aimed for. I saw it in his eyes. And then he was like, oh, no, la-di-da-di. I wasn't going... He would have went for it. Straight up for the rubies. They fell down there. Oh, you have to be absolutely kidding me. Each of those is worth 500. That is a lot of money. So, yeah, this is fine. This is totally fine. Who even cares about the rubies, right? We made 500,000. We deal 10 times the damage now. And we even have more ticks per poison, which doesn't really matter, but the AoE is nice. The splat radius. Then we remove a yeah, we'll do it. It's fine. The problem is the upgrades, but I think I can live with that. As in, the tough part about the upgrades is that we can't really easily break them. But now we have a fast collector here. This should be good. So now we are working only on the blue layer, which is incredible. And we actually know that we can break that. Wait a second. And now we have 10 times the damage. Yeah, I can break these still. That is perfect. We may even be able to go into the next layer and mine the rubies there. Let's water a bit. We don't need it for the general blue blocks, but for these guys here, we definitely need it. I'm just flying at the top. Everything is getting poisoned and destroyed. Poison damage? Why is there so much poison damage? Has anyone noticed that? Like, listen, we don't have that many different weapon types, but we have all of the employees. We have wetness, we have the axes, which have... Wait, what did they have? They didn't have speed, right? But yeah, our damage is now so astronomical. I think they actually one-shot these blue blocks. We have poison damage. I know they changed something. There was an update, you know, to the stuff that you get out of this. Or how it works. It makes something more likely that you own. Yeah, that's how it was. Wait, that's actually insane. And I know some people, they really hate when something is made easier. They're always like, no, keep it hard. I like it hard. Listen, Bucko, do you understand how annoying the game gets when you actually play like a really difficult character that has a ton of different things? You see your upgrade like once every 500 years. Does anyone see more red? which is always a meme to asset in the red layer, I'm aware of that. But you know what I mean. Oh my god, okay, we got it, perfect. Now the only slight issue is I went so far down that all of the stuff is breaking and we can't hoover that up. But that is life. When you're too successful... Did we just make $250,000 just in coal? Didn't we make $500,000 yesterday with everything? Okay. Sure, buddy. That's... yeah. Do I even bother collecting stuff? Like, I gotta be honest. This is so annoying. I don't want to do it, but at the same time, I don't want to leave behind my money. Wait, can I pull you? Oh my god. It dangles there, but if I pull it, it actually works. Kind of. Kind of. I can pull it a little bit. That kind of sounds wrong. I don't exactly know why, but it sounds wrong. Don't pull it when it just dangles there, okay? That is disrespectful. Oh my god, like, look at this. I just go over here, bam, full. Like, you don't even see anything change. Bam, full. Wait, there are diamonds over there. I should get them. How did we destroy pink diamonds? I'm sorry. Do you understand how durable they are? Like, again, the poison gun is amazing for its AoE, but it's really not good at destroying individually strong things. You know what? No, that's iron. I have to submit that. Wait, what? Why are you limited? Okay, we got the diamonds. We got the diamonds. We got the diamonds. I only need the pink. You know what? I will filter them out. Okay, so coal, you're gone. The moment we see pink diamonds on the left side appear, we are happy. What? What? Like, huh? Oh god, they are just not being picked up. Why? It's almost as if they aren't there. That is weird. Oh, come on, each of those is worth 7,500. I really wanted that, but I can't. Like... They didn't want to go to me. I have never seen that happening. Like, if there were just other blocks, so for example a ton of coal, you would like just instantly hoover this up, but they just didn't move. 2.1 million. Okay, what do we do now? We definitely want to upgrade the poison gun, but we don't have enough money for that. And it's so close. I mean, I could just shift the layers. I don't think I should have done that. But you know what? Easy mode today. Hoverboard. Then we'll go for the one-click chest looting. We'll go for the item filter. And then we will just go for more of the collectors. Like, I think today we will earn a ridiculous amount of money, so we don't need anything else. Then we also have 2 of the 50k ones. I'm pretty sure we can break these, the upgrades, as long as they are watered. And it's about time that we also go for water damage to multiply the damage that we deal. I just wish the weapons would keep on shooting when you switch. Wait, does this work? I can just hold down left click. I think I figured that out before, but I just forgot about it again. So our collectors are going crazy. I will just hoover up for them like a little bit and help them out. Nice, all of this is watered. We want to go for as many upgrades as possible. That is right now the goal. But we need to get 2 million. Optimally speaking, we could also get 6 million and do a double upgrade. But I don't think we'll achieve that. Sprint speed is very good to get around. Oh god, okay, that doesn't really work. But we can get all of these upgrades here. We can get a lot of you. Right, one big benefit is, like, when we upgrade the hoover still, even though I don't really need it, it means it goes more to the sides, and I should probably do that. Poison damage? Well, there are diamonds. Do I just quickly pick them up? Let's just quickly pick them up and see how many they are, because I think, yeah, that's not worth it. Sure, I want to have the diamonds, but I'm not gonna do this, like, 30 times until we have enough of them. Oh, wow. This is why we love the poison, right? This is exactly the reason. Because you just hit everything. Somehow the collectors are already keeping up, by the way. I'm not exactly sure how they do it. They shouldn't be able to do it, but they are doing it. So let's go for more poison, but I want to go for collector upgrades as well. The destruction power of poison is just ridiculous. And we don't want to change anything about the layers right now. The green one is right now the biggest. Like, you'll notice it's ginormous, and we want that. Optimally speaking, black would have been fine, but do you notice something? When you shift the layers, you have so many upgrades next to each other, and that is not normal. That is not how it usually is in the game. In other words, we make it a lot easier for us to get exactly the upgrades I want, and there's a good chance we'll have to wait half the day until we break just to one upgrade. And I need to make sure that I buy the whistle, because now they didn't return the stuff they had. To be fair, they can't carry that much either way, so it doesn't matter. But in the future, this would have been painful. 6 million. That is not enough. Oh, you have to be kidding me. It's so close. You know, sometimes in life, you have to sacrifice something. And this was the something. Just a human, okay? It's nothing special. Collect the whistle. So the spooky part will be, I don't know if we can collect all of the stuff. Like, we are so strong now, because, well, but we can go down. Let's check it out. If we can break the black layer, this would be the hope. Because if we manage to get a single black upgrade, they are insane. You all know what? That is actually worse than our weapon. We don't care. But yeah, the goal is break through the black layer. If we can achieve that today, we are so far ahead of the daily curve. Like, really far. Okay, poison damage. Beautiful. And tomorrow, I will probably spend most of our money on just buying more collectors, because it will take a while until we can upgrade again. Oh, the next upgrade is the 660 million one, right? I believe. So yeah, that will take a very long time. How is it looking down here? But that wasn't black, right? You didn't break black. I don't think so. Those were just a bunch of red blocks. Okay. Why do I hear stuff exploding? I think it's just red, right? Like you... Aren't there items falling down? Heilige Scheiße. We are actually breaking them. Okay, 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 okay. No, totally expected, totally fine, totally fine. Hey, again, I know poison is powerful. What I also know is poison is not good at destroying like singular strong things, and the entire black area is pretty much a singular strong thing. We need to get the upgrades though. That is the most important part about this. I mean, it's not that likely that we actually get the 660 million, right? Like I would have said, if we upgrade our weapon again, that is such a huge boost. I think it's a 7 times damage increase. Then we don't even need to look for upgrades right now. We will just do it on the next day. But if we don't reach it, then we are stuck in time. Okay, you're done again. Let's go back here. Sprint speed is used to get over the stage very fast. Like, the goal is we just fly over this. Then when I go back, I will water it. And then I go back again with poison and so on. Like, I just keep doing this all the time. We do face an issue right now, though. Our Hoover is at its limits. But you could have been the poison now. You know that, right? Let's go for wet, though. It broke. This could be our big poison upgrade. It's poison. And this is how this started. It took very long, you know, to get all of the things in, the upgrades. But now we are shooting up. Look at this. 405. You know what? We did a good job, actually. I didn't notice that. Like, I know we got a couple of poison upgrades, but I didn't know that we are already this high. We have 22 million coal. That is the cheapest resource. Now, to be fair, the other resources, they usually end up with roughly the same amount in gold. So this would imply that we don't have enough to buy the next weapon upgrade. Yeah, do you see that? They are all roughly in the same area. So we will not reach the 660 million, but we may be at half of it. Scheiße, it's so close again. Don't do this to me. Wait, 627 million. Oh, that will be easy. I will buy the best water gun. I could also do something really stupid. Should we do that? I could buy 2,000. Okay, that's too much, right? But we can buy 500 of them. We don't need that many. Yeah, let's be reasonable with 494. The goal is that I pretty much don't use the Hoover anymore. Good that I just upgraded it. But with this many of them, I will just fly over the stage, poison everything. Then we poison a ginormous amount. Yeah, that should be better. I think. I'm pretty sure. But I need sprint speed for that. So for a moment, I will pick up every single bit of sprint speed that I can get. Collector speed is also not bad, I guess. Though I also need to pick up poison for the black layer. I'm not sure how I'll do it. The issue with the water is if I have to do both water and the poison, I really need sprint speed. But then we go crazy. Okay, they're already returning because we're now the black layer. That is not a good sign. I thought 500 will be more than enough, that they will carry everything back. But if they struggle already, that is not good. Okay, sprint speed, nice. Let's make sure that every single bit is poisoned. And then we'll water it. For red, it's still not needed, but let's just do it out of principle. Yeah, these are not breaking fast enough. Like, I need so many upgrades of them. If they don't break faster, it's kind of a waste. Okay, that is a lot faster. How much do I actually need though? I would say we go to 500% maybe. Holy moly. So now we have a slight issue. Why do I have you with me? We don't really want to use the water. Like, it would be way better if we get to a power level where we can just poison and it one-shots. But there are just too many tough blocks. Now, do I even care about going to the left side? The right side? I don't think so. Because then I always fly over the center, but we can't do anything. Collector speed is huge. Did you just see how much they sped up the moment that happened? But yeah, like, I want to go to only one side. Poison damage. Yeah, because right side is actually better right now for us. It's closer to the exit compared to here. Let me just get these quickly. Collector speed is huge. Maybe sprint speed was better. So I will poison for a second, but there are either way no chests close by. So I just want to finish this, and then we leave. Okay, but you can also break. Yeah, there we go. Collector speed. Oh my god, they are fast. They are zooming now. I'll go for the sprint speed. I need a little bit. And do you see how fast I am? I'm in fact so fast, I have to zoom out that I don't get a headache. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Look at my money. Do you think we've ever destroyed any of these? No way, right? We don't have enough damage for that. I will go over it once. It's all watered either way. But I don't think anything got destroyed there. Poison damage. Huge. Yeah. So again, do you think the employees were worth it? I think they were worth it, right? I think they were more than worth it. So, next level poison gun. Do we shift the layers? No, I think we are fine. But I would say we will go for... Can I afford that? 2,500 of these. Holy moly. Let's see just how long we can go without actually going for the miners. Eventually we'll have to do it to get the best upgrades in the game, but not anytime soon. Like, we are more than fine. Man, I wish whenever you have a weapon active and you switch, the weapon is also active, like with the right click, you know. We are really kind of one-shotting this right now. Wait, let's see what happens here. So we water this, let's get through. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Right, we got a ginormous upgrade. I kind of forgot about that. You're limited again. Stop that. And I will try to save you as much of a headache as I can, that I don't show all too much of zooming around. Maybe on this distance. Okay, that is fine, right? That feels slow. That is good. And my goal is, I pretty much just want to go from side to... Why do I have to hover? I'm so used to it. Actually, looks like I'm peeing, right? Right. Of course we break that now. Why wouldn't we break that now? We got a ginormous upgrade decks. What are you thinking? Okay, wet damage. I should really upgrade them. No, there we go. See, I upgraded them. Now you can't say anything anymore. I was nice. Poison damage. And let's just deactivate all of these. I don't even know why I didn't do that. Oh, this is beautiful. Even more sprint speed. I mean, I will do it, but at one point it also gets difficult for me. You did it again. I hate you. Okay, so now we are so fast that I need to zoom out to this degree. And I would say this is fine. Like, this is the limit, is what I mean by that. Can we break orange, though? I don't think so. Do you think so? Like, if we do it long enough? No way, right? I don't think we need collector capacity now. Poison is... Oh. We are actually destroying orange. Of course. Again, why wouldn't we? Right? It's poison. Why would... Wait, what? Why? Why do we do that? I think the next layer is dark green, isn't it? Like in the poison video, the first one that I did. That is the last layer that I got to because I couldn't break through it. Poison damage? How much do we have? Ew! Oh god, I need way more wet damage. We roughly want 6 times the poison damage compared to wet. But right now this would be 500 to 3000, yeah. At least what I remember based on the calculation I did. But I also remember I was really getting a headache there. Because, like, in the calculation... Yeah, our collectors can't keep up. Like, I literally just bought so many of them that I thought I will never need to upgrade them anymore for a while. And we still have to do it. Okay, let's get speed. Let's make them even faster. Do you see them speeding around? Yeah, they're happy now. You don't really see it, but there's some blue stuff falling down. Now there's some green stuff falling down. And there are more upgrades. Let's go for wetness. And what do you have? You have collector speed. We just saw them getting faster. Wait, that's actually so cool. What is that? Oh, that's a spinal. Yeah, there's no way we'll ever get that. Like, you can completely forget about that. I really want to make use of this and get all of the stuff right now. Because these guys can't keep up and there's probably a ginormous amount of money left on the floor. That is... What? So remember when I gave up with the gun? And we earned like 1 E14 there? Yeah, we already have this. Okay, so in case anyone is wondering how strong the poison is, and this was not even optimal. Now don't get me wrong, we do need a lot of money and this will take a while. But wait, do we shift the layers? I don't think so. We will just go all in on the collectors. I was about to say miners, but no. The collectors. Like, if this is not enough, right? What else does it need then? Poison damage does not stack. How many of these can we have at a maximum? 2,000. Okay, let's buy 1,000 of them. The only goal is that they water everything for me. I could do it one more time. You know what? Let's do it again. And we don't need them to spread out this much. I would say we go for 1,000. So they're always in stacks of 3. And this way I just fly over it. One concern I have is poison damage does not stack. I really hope my poison damage has priority. And don't take this wrong, we are not going for the miners now. The only the only purpose of them is... Scheiße. We have the collectors, you know. And the collectors, they share this limit with them. Which means we pretty much only have collectors on the stage. And now they will make it extremely laggy because of that. Oh no, this really didn't work out at all. Oh god, oh god. Okay. We may have a problem. Because this will get worse and worse and worse. Yeah, you can forget about this. I have 5 FPS. I would say we'll go to 200 employees. So they are still split up to get all of the stuff that lands on the stage. The max item drop, we'll keep that. And for these, I would say we will just go for 100. So yes, there's only one elementalist that will be on the stage, but he has 100 of them in it, so they should throw a lot. And while I really don't think that this helps out all too much, it will make it a little bit easier that at least the center is always watered, you know, to break through to the super tough stuff. But do you see that how many of them are stacked there? That is amazing. Oh, why can't you set a count for the collectors and the miners individually? That is what I actually need. But it doesn't look like that their poison takes over my poison. Otherwise, wherever they are, nothing would break because they have 0 damage right now. Okay, good. Poison damage. How much do we have right now? We have not enough red. Okay, I need to go for red still. Honestly speaking, the guys are not worth it. Like, yes, they keep a little bit watered, but it's not even a lot. So I may as well just do it myself, because I have to do it myself. Like for most of the stage. Why is it already laggy? We only have 200 employees, that is not a lot. Yeah sure, let's go for the minor damage for the future. Water, 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 water. Water, 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 water. How far do you think can we get in this entire run? I don't think we can get to the toughest layer. For this, the weapon doesn't attack fast enough to break through. But maybe? Like that we get to the ultimate weapon? Do we just work on this to earn the most money? Oh my god, why do we have so much coal? That is the amount that we earned yesterday, but now we have it just in coal and nothing else. Wetness? How is this actually so broken? I know we have water. I know now I have a lot more brain than the last time when I played the character. Well, we played the assassin, but the assassin, I think, only had fire and poison, or even just poison. So there it was even easier to get the upgrades, but the game got updated as well, that you get more of the stuff that you already have. Oh, but I have minors now with the little guy. So minor speed and minor damage appears more often, even though we don't care about that. You know what? I will sell the guy again. Yeah, so in comparison to the shotgun, by the way, we didn't even do anything here. We didn't even really do anything here. What are our stats? Are they this insane? We only have 5,000. This is not insane. This is kindergarten. Well, we now have 7.5 E plus 11 poison damage. Yep. Yep. Okay. I don't care about you. As I said, we'll sell these guys, that the upgrades don't appear. I will shift one layer. Yeah, that the upgrades are more dense. Wait, can't I just do this a lot easier? E plus 6, right? Yeah, that is the number. Perfect. Hey, we lose out on 500,000 of the collectors, but I don't think we'll need that. I think this will be enough for the rest of the run, unless we manage to break through even more. As in, yes, we'll get into the next layer, but I think for that they are also enough that they pretty much never... Stop taking the stupid Hoover decks. The sound is really annoying me. But yeah, I think they'll be more than enough to keep up with everything. Like, they'll never return stuff. This is just from the Hoover. Let's see if they end up returning or not. I got a hunch, as long as I always go for the wetness and then poison if there's no wetness, like you see that, it will actually be fine. Let's break open as much as we can. But where is the dark green layer? I still believe it's the next... No. Wow. I actually managed to get that far in my second run? Did I have employees? Oh. So in that run, we didn't even manage to get through the orange layer. We were stuck on the light green, not the dark green. This one here was the final day that I had, which was day 20. As you can see, we are already far beyond that. But the only minors that we had were the weak elementalists. Okay, and they are horrible, but hey, we have 0 right now. In other words, yep, Dex actually learned some stuff after playing the game for ages. Well, I mean, you would assume so, right? That is nothing special. I'm just saying though. Like, one concern I had on my mind was that I couldn't continue because the poison gun is just limited. So it's not really a question of skill, priorities and stuff like that, but rather I just can't get further. And seeing that we are on day 13 and we are way further than that run feels good. We demolished pink, but like we instantly one-shot it. Like, it's not even close. Holy moly. Wait, what? I honestly didn't expect that. I don't think we can get to the next layer, but now we get better upgrades. That also means I spend less time on doing all of this. And yeah, 64%. The black ones right now give us only 32%. So why bother with anything else, right? Even the orange ones, 48%, is so much worse. I will do my typical strategy that I just fly over, and for this I need more movement speed. So let's go back up to the value that I like. And we go over it. And then we go back. And then we go over it again. And then we go back. And then we enjoy the lag that sometimes happens for no reason. We have E14 in coal. It's just in coal, nothing else. Like, do you understand how much we are making here? We need E17. Okay, that is quite far away. But that is ridiculous. Oh my god, there are so many upgrades. Why there are so many upgrades? I mean, I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong. I just hate that it constantly interrupts my poisoning. How much can we actually achieve in 25 days? That is usually how long I want to play. Like, because technically speaking, we could play forever until we can't reach the quota anymore. But I also believe you can't actually get that far. Eventually, the quota will reach your 33E that you can earn in the blue layer. That is the best one that you can get. There's nothing better in the game. And once it reaches that and goes further, it's like, I can't change it. Like, my dudes are not fast enough for this. Like, what am I supposed to do? We just... That was the... Yeah, no. Uranium? What is the toughest thing around us? Here. No, that is the butt plug. That is spinal. Where's uranium? There's uranium. Okay, you're not watered. What happens if you're watered? Okay, we'll be rich. We'll be filthy rich. We'll be utterly filthy rich. Like so rich you don't even know what to do with it rich. The upgrades are looking incredible. We have so much wetness damage now that I actually have to go for poison damage. Wait. We are breaking dark green. Oh no, we wasted an entire day pretty much. Like, I can just rush down. And we earned E15. I think what we'll do is we'll shift the layers for sure to get to the next layer. And we don't need the miners yet, but we may need it in the future. 2.47 E plus 10. That is the amount of collectors we'll have. That's so ridiculous. Should I go for a couple of them? No, let's test it out, how it's going today with the uranium poison gun. The thing is, miners are also not the best thing ever. Like, the biggest issue of them is that you need a ginormous amount of them, that they have big AoE. And without the AoE, our poison is actually just straight up better. You know, because it goes down so far. Do you see that? Okay, now let's get the water in. Pretty much the only thing I want to do is I want to dig down. And now we are already at pink. Wait, did we care about pink? What was the layer that we were at? When we had the next one, dark green, right? That is what I said. Yeah, we have to go further down. Okay, let's do it. And there we are. That is insanely fast. So we'll water all of the stuff. We will never ever get this without water. Then we have more poison damage. That's what we needed. We have... I hate you. I hate you. Okay, are we doing it though? Or did I just imagine that the last day? I think they are breaking. Oh my god, we will earn so much money here. The only issue is, to really earn a lot of money in the dark green layer, you need a moonstone. And there's no way we'll ever break the moonstone. There's moonstone. You know what? We'll test it out. So this will take a while, but from time to time I will check in to see if it got damaged. How is it looking? So here's the moonstone. Is that the one that I saw before? Oh, this is way too fast. Let's tune it down. Yeah, I think that was the one that I saw before. And it doesn't really crack at all, right? Yeah, it has a tiny crack, but the tiny crack is also like, yeah, you'll need like 5 days to mine that. You never know what it really means. Poison, 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 poison. Man, the layer shifts are amazing. I think that was a big issue the last time. You know, because if you can't shift the layers with a weapon that takes forever to break stuff, you just spend most of your day to get where you want to be. And once you're there, it's like, I have a quarter of the day left, because it just takes too long with the weapon. The chesticle is open. Wait, what do we need? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that was the right call. Another chesticle. Wetness. Good. There are so many chesticles open. Even more wetness. Okay, I want poison damage. Perfect. Poison damage. Amazing. This time we have to make sure to send them all back. I guess that is the reason why we didn't earn a lot, right? Because we didn't send them back. Those were just the occasional ones that were full. And do you see that? How long it takes them still to pick up all of the stuff? So one thing I would like to check out is... Where's the moonstone? Here. Yeah, I couldn't care less. Like, it really can't care less. They're already back. Good. Let's keep sending them back. And how much did we make? That looks like a solid, like, 3 E16. Oh, that's way more. Wait, we may be close to 17. Yeah, that's halfway there. I mean, listen, it will still take a very long time to get this. Currently, this would be... Oh, like 13 days. Do I give in? Not yet. But what we'll do is we'll get the eggs and we check out if that helps or not. Oh, cool. You already got stuck. I mean, as long as I dodge the tough stuff, yeah, you get to pink, that's it. You're useless. I mean, you tried your best, right? I can upgrade it a bit. Maybe I'll do that for the sake of getting through faster. But yeah, I mean, It doesn't take us all too long to begin with. Oh, now we got the X upgrades. You know what? Was a nice idea. Goodbye. The issue is we need to break the super tough stuff. And you saw, we are nowhere close to get the moonstone right. So there is not really a big jump that we can do. Even if we get more damage and break stuff faster, it will not change that much. Yeah, we can maybe double or triple the amount, but that still means I have to farm for a lot of days in a row. Like a lot of days. But let's see what happens. I could also go for one upgrade day, where I only go around getting every single upgrade that I can find, but I don't think we need that right now. We'll just keep it chill today. You know what? This is working out quite well. I don't even need the axe. Like, it would help us go to the side faster, but do you see that? We're either way doing it, and all of the stuff is breaking super fast. The only thing that's not breaking are the upgrades, and those are the ones that I also need. But if I really need them, I could go for the pink ones, and eventually they will break. I think they broke. Okay, perfect. I'm now zooming around at 1600% sprint speed. I pretty much doubled the amount that we used to have. And I can't go any further in or you will get a headache. The problem is, I can see the green thing that we are shooting, the poison, but I don't know if I'm shooting water. Like, it's just so far zoom out, I don't see it. We made 1 E16 just in coal. That is a huge jump. Okay, what is the best resource right now? Like, is there one that really helps us out? Or do we just get a ginormous amount of coal and that's it? Well, you know what? Okay, all of these are useless. This is why we need a moonstone. But I almost feel like the moonstone wouldn't make a big impact, you know? That was day 15? Yeah, that was day 15, by the way. Why are you smiling at me? That's my money. Go away. So, we are actually not far away from this. And today I want to try out something new, which is I start poisoning up here, because that gives us a ginormous area. I'm not gonna give you a headache though, so we will skip forward until we are down at the bottom to see how much time did that cost. So this is what it looks like. It took 1/4 of the day to get a ginormous area mined out. Maybe what I should do is, I should go for some of the miners, and the only intent of that is that they will load the area. Though I'm also noticing I already feel a little bit exhausted by the entire thing, that I don't really want to do it anymore. Like, for the next weapon I will definitely do it, but I think for the one after that, like, the gap is so much bigger. You need to farm for like 10 days for the upgrades just to get a chance at maybe breaking the blue layer. But again, I don't think the weapon is strong enough to do that. Like, it just can't do it. It's not fast enough. And for that we'll probably use the miners to get the weapon. You still couldn't care less. And exactly that is the problem. Our single target damage is so low. Like on other weapons with attack speed, for example, we just focus on the blue layer. We break one of the coal blocks, and this gives us so many resources that we can buy the best weapon in the game. This weapon here can't do that. So... oh, I know what happened. I forgot to return the collectors because I was talking. I'm back, and boy is the Dex an idiot, isn't he, huh? Totally forgot to return all of the items, so now we don't know how effective it was what we did here. So I will just do it for one more day, and this time we'll return them because Competent Dex is back. I mean, Competent Dex emerged. Whee! Whee! So far it's looking very good. Some of them have returned. We only have 1/4 of the day left, a little bit less than that. But I've still been picking up all of the upgrades to make sure that in case we notice, oh, we actually didn't lose a lot of money, we just don't make a lot of money, that we have enough upgrades to, well, upgrade. Well, that was a wild sentence. I mean, that we have enough upgrades to actually break through this faster whenever we need it. And there we go, let's send them back. It did make a difference. However, I'm not exactly sure how much of a difference this will make. Okay, we earned a lot of money. How much did we need? 6.2 E17, right? Holy moly. Okay, we will definitely get this. But I don't think this is possible. We're facing a little bit of an annoying issue because the weapon is so bad at destroying the strong blocks. I have a rough time going down, and if I don't go down, a lot of my shots, they just land in these leftover blocks that we can't destroy. Like, do you see that? How there are individual blocks all over the stage? And they are the main issue, because when I just constantly shoot down, eventually there are so many blocks of them that nothing reaches the bottom. But we can't do yellow, right? Like, it's not even close. I don't think it's close. Okay, let's send them back. Do they get this? They don't get destroyed, right? And we made 1.6 E17. We almost have it. One more day like that, and we are there. So currently what I'm doing is pretty much a little bit of a different thing. I'm kind of just circling the layer. My mind is telling me this can't be better than what I've been doing before, but you know what? We are still trying it out and seeing what the results are. Oh god. We made enough money. May or may not have forgotten to call them back and just did it in the final moment, and I think only a few of them returned, but hey, it doesn't matter now. 7.5 E plus 16 damage. That is 5 additional zeros compared to this one. And then we will also buy 3.34 E plus 11 of the collectors. Sadly not as much of an increase as I hoped for. We may have to do this again. But for now I will just rush down and see how far we can get. Why are you so slow? Listen, we can speed it up if we go for a bunch of miners, and I may have to eventually do it, like we don't have a choice just time efficiency wise. But for now we'll not do it yet. I honestly think I can just keep on doing this, right? Why am I doing anything else? I'm just peeing down, all of the stuff gets slowly destroyed. And you know what the sad part is? It's still faster than the axe. You know. Oh, I don't even have to use the water, I think. I'm not 100% sure, so yellow shouldn't be a big deal. This is the stuff we couldn't break before, so now it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. The real question is, can we do brown, which I believe is the next one, if I'm not mistaken. Good luck upgrade. There we go. Poison. So, here's the big issue. Like, it's nice that we have this much money. And it almost seems like our collectors can't keep up. Though the real problem could be it just takes them a little bit to collect it. I think if I stop shooting, and maybe we'll do this for a moment. If I stop shooting, all of this will be gone, right? Let's see if they pick up the rest. Because there could be one big clump that has all of it in it. No. So they managed to collect everything. That is good news. That means we don't need more of them. As in, the result that we have today will not face a bottleneck just because of them. But I may have to do this with a lot more upgrades. And even then, I fear it's not enough. But I just wanted to check out if we can achieve something like, for example, cracking the brown. And looking at this, it couldn't care less. And here's the next issue. Even if we manage to break the brown eventually, we will only get a tiny bit of money. They don't care at all. We did manage to reach 20G, but I don't think it's a secret that on the current layer, we will never get this. We need like 20,000 times the amount of money that we currently earned. 20,000. So let's check out the miners. Okay, what I'll do is this. 1 E plus 15, and we'll still spend the rest on these guys. Because I have a feeling this is a little bit a lot. And then we'll get 6.19 E plus 14. That should be more than enough to carry all of the stuff back. There's a good chance they don't even manage to get through. And if they can't do brown, then we just hope we get so much money that we can buy enough of them that they can do it. I'll give these ones in the middle here water to see if it works. Oh. Well. You guys were my hope. You guys were supposed to be the chosen ones, do you know that? Not the Joes, the chosen one. Yeah, that is loud. Oh god. The day is about to be over, and what they managed to mine out is honestly quite impressive. This here is the wave, so it goes down, then it goes over here, it goes up. But how much did we earn in total? I would assume it's E22. Wait, that's way more. We just jumped by 3 zeros. Like, it's like going from earning 1 to 1,000. Before we had 3.6 E20. Well, okay, let's go to 6.85 E plus 17. Yes, that is indeed the new number. But you know what? I'll just use them myself. Here. Push me down, Scotty. Can we do this even in yellow? Oh, easy peasy. No water needed. Now, I know for a fact we can't do this in brown. That is the resistant one. And there we see the wave, by the way. Yeah, that is the resistant one. But they are all... Yeah, do you see the resistant one? Do you notice it? That is the resistant one. They are about to get to blue. They are almost there. Why is there stuff left over? Stop that. I think it's the moonstone that is still the best one here. There is one more expensive one, the onyx. But the onyx is actually not that good. Yeah, there it is. Let's get the onyx just to check it out in the future. There we go. That was fast. But can you guys do blue? That is now the real question, because we need one blue and we are happy. We are almost there. You know what? You guys don't get to work on blue. Like, the problem is we need 6.2 E25, not just 1.2 E25. And that is a lot more money. Wait, and why exactly do I not want them to break this, the blue? Just that we are the first one? Like, are we children? Let's just push them in. You're working in the mines for me. You're making me the money that I deserve. Yeah, I got really bad news, my friends. So, if we check this out, blue couldn't care less. I got a very bad feeling about our weapon. And how much did we make? This is probably not enough, because I actually spent the entire day going from upgrade to upgrade while watering for them. But you have to be absolutely kidding me. It was the moonstone, I told you. This is the most insane one. Holy moly. Okay, you don't understand yet. Do you remember how we laughed about the 6969? Here. Do you see what happened? I've opened over 300 chests. Now, to be fair, this is actually not that much, because each upgrade here is 605 and each upgrade here is 121. So it looks like a lot, but because every chest is either poison damage, wet damage, or, well, just I sell it, this was incredibly fast. Like, I love the change that they are so much more common based on what you have in the run. But that means we actually made it to the final poison gun. In case you're wondering why the minor damage just went up by a tiny bit, at first I went for it and then I decided, hold on, I don't want them to break into blue. If that actually happens, I would be super sad, because I didn't think we would finish this, so I would buy more miners, you know. I wanted them as weak as possible. And this is gonna be very simple. Either the weapon can do it, or it can't. There is no other thing that I'll allow. It's just all evaporated. What is the toughest? There, onyx. Onyx is the hardest. I don't even expect that we can get that. Heilige Scheiße. There's blue. Let's go down. Because these guys, they're completely stuck. They can't do what we are doing right now. We are so much stronger than them. But the question will be, can we make the blue layer bend their knee to us? Is there coal? There is coal. Okay, so normal stuff doesn't do anything. Yeah, not even a crack. Okay, I kind of hope for a crack. But... Crack? Crack? Huge crack! Huge crack! Oh my god, it's a trucker crack! Oh, it's all breaking! It's all breaking apart! Holy moly, it's about to break. Okay, clean it up. Is that the blue one? I think those are the blue ones, right? We actually did it. Now, to be fair, with the help of the miners, but I think we could have achieved it without them if I play until like day 40, which I'll not do, I'm sorry. I got better things to do, like watching paint dry, for example. 3.09 E plus 24, come on. That is another 3 zeros added to the bag of what we had. And it's time to do it. Wait, are the miners now strong enough to break this? I mean, we are strong enough to break it. Yeah, they do break it, but so slowly. I think they just broke the basic blocks. Okay, there was copper, so we are still way stronger than our miners. And do you remember how many of them we had? Now, to be fair, the moment we give them water... But hey, they have infinite scaling. It is what it is, right? But our collectors are collecting everything. We managed to do it. And these are the final moments of what we have done. With our destruction power of the poison gun, you're pathetic. You're useless. Because you're in the blue layer, so we can't really break these. Yeah, okay, never mind, forget about it. They are fine. But that was it. We have reached the true ending with the Waterbender. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.